Welcome to the second segment of On the Couch with Grocos Male Sport. Now, you know what they say, the more things change, the more things stay the same. I haven't changed, I'm still the same. But the one thing that has changed, of course, is my guest on the couch, and that is the captain now of the Rhodes University football team, Tiisetso, German Maifo. German, that's where I want to start, my man. I've always wondered, why are you called German? So now I want to give you the platform to sort of give us the background of that name, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that might have had the question. Where did that name originate from?
Okay, the name means different things to different people. Like in the beginning, when I first got the name, I had received a scholarship to attend some German school. So I was missing my soccer games from back home, my local team's soccer games. So when I went back, when my coach got angry, he was like, German. So then it stuck. Everyone was like, German, German, German. But then over time, some people started using the name because they thought it was better adapted for the shift that I put through. Some called me German machine. They were like, I was well oiled up in the field and stuff. Yeah, so it means a whole lot of different things to different people.
Wow, and I heard that you played for Kaizer Chiefs in the youth ranks. How was that? How was that experience?
It was very challenging, considering firstly that I was still in high school. I had dreams of being at varsity. I had dreams of being a professional soccer player. And I had to try and balance the two because I had to try and get the minimum requirements to get into university, whilst at the same time maintaining an acceptable level of professionalism on the pitch, fitness. It's not only physical but mentally as well. But then I had like short periods of sleep because I had to cover work when I came back from training, which was very far at that time. Yeah, so it was very challenging, but I'd like to believe that the support was there.
All right. And how long have you been involved with the Rhodes soccer team?
I've been involved with the Rhodes soccer team since 2015. So this makes it my third year involved with the team.
And what was your reaction like when you announced as the new captain of the team?
I was like, what? No. Because like I feel like most of the guys are very deserving to be captains. So to be quite honest, I feel like I'm a captain of captains, to be honest, because excuse me, I believe so much in my team. Like the guys are very hardworking and they are all worthy of being captains.
And we understand that soccer is a team sport, like any other sport, has its ups and its downs. What would you regard as your best as well as your worst moment in a Rhodes University football jersey?
Can I start with my worst? I'd like to keep the smile for later. So I'd like to say the worst were during the USAs this June, this July. Like we got like really heavy scores, and they were posted online. But the thing was not much with how we lost, but it was more about how the things were being put out. Like it was not everything that was being put to the fore, put to everyone to say they lost and these were their reasons. It was only a thing of they lost and we got all the negative comments and stuff. But the reasons behind the losses and stuff, they were actually quite valid and heavy, but they were not included. So we are only being judged based on the scores that we walked off the field having to bear on our backs. So yeah, that was one of the worst experiences, yeah, in a Rhodes jersey. One of the best, okay, there's also during this year, earlier this year, there's a tournament we played, and like the team chemistry from the first game to the last, although we didn't win the tournament, but we managed to come out third. Like, the team chemistry throughout the tournament was on another level, because I remember we lost our first game. Then I spoke to the guys, like, guys, okay, it's cool, we lost the first game, but it's not over, so we choose what to do from here on. And then we showed Oaks Magic, we were like there, yeah.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Germany, football, is a results-driven business, so sometimes people are not interested in hearing the full story. That's how people
Yeah.
are, they just look at what's in front of them. So that's a bit unfortunate on that side, and I hope the team, has moved on from that result. But taking you back there, as much as I hate to do it, but for the people watching this clip, we want to be as accurate as possible with our information. Taking you back to that moment, how did the team deal with, remember there was a deficit of 11-1 in one of the games. How did the team deal with that whole deficit at the time?
Things were actually quite bad because we, as much as like the we wanted to have reasons for why we lost on the pitch. I believe that it was more about things that were off the pitch, and we kept on trying to look for reason now, to a point where the gents started to now try to pinpoint the mistakes on each other, to say like, nah, if you had not made that mistake, we couldn't have considered, maybe we would have came back into the game and stuff. So yeah, it was a bit tough, but what I liked is every day at the end of the day we'd come back, sit together and be like, guys, what's happened has happened. How do we move forward? So yeah, that was the spirit. So that's what I liked. Although it was very tough, but we were also trying to come up to the situation and try to relieve ourselves out of the situation.
And also having a coach and the team that is played in the professional ranks of South African football, what does that bring to the squad? What does he teach you that you can see is on that level that he's played on?
Before he even says a word, or before he even gives out an instruction, like just to see him there, it's motivation on its own, because you're thinking, I'm very honored. Many people wished to one day hold this man's hand, but here I am, like on a regular basis, daily, like for free. Like it's one huge of a motivation to say that we have Mr. Kayaletu on our team. And then once he starts speaking, it's pure knowledge. We have no grounds to want to think twice about what he says or anything, because like you don't even have to be a soccer guru to know, but you can just see or hear from whatever he says that, okay, this is the way to go.
Nice. And unfortunately, we just found out that InterVarsity, Rhodes University will not be partaking in InterVarsity. How has the group dealt with that, the soccer team, upon hearing the news?
I wouldn't want to say they have dealt with it as such, because some of the guys in the team are still keen on going. They're like, can't we maneuver something and get there? Because I think it also speaks back to the USA's tournament. Oaks wanna make up for the tournament. So they saw this as their one platform where they can re-establish themselves, put pride back in the team's jersey, and
Yeah, and I thank you for bringing me back to the USA. I just want to go there briefly. What do you think the university needs to do to be able to bridge the gap in terms of Rhodes University football and the bigger universities, in terms of the football playing on the field and the score margins as well?
I think the key is preparation, because one thing I know is that all those other teams which we would like to regard as the higher universities in terms of sport, they are always preparing. So it's not a thing of a month before, then you click and you're like, oh snap, we have thingy. That's where you try to input now intense preparations for the tournament. With the other universities, it's as intense on the last day of training before going to camp as it was on the first day. Like from January to those who go back to their respective universities in January, it's as intense from then as it is on the last day. So it's all about maintenance and setting up a level, like you start building up to that level which you're gonna play at, and you should not maybe rely too much on the talent that you have the soccer goes way beyond talent, because we do have the talent, but at the end of the day, we need to sharpen it in order to compete with the rest of the universities. So yeah.
All right, and what is next for the soccer club? What do you look forward to from now to the end of the season in terms of fixtures?
Right now, I believe we managed to secure a spot in the LFA, so we want to work our way up through the SAFA rankings. So I'm hoping that by the time we get our fixtures, between the time we get our fixtures and the time we leave, we will secure ourselves a place for next season in the SAP, and then from there we just keep on moving higher and higher.
Nice. Now, for those of you who were able to watch our first segment, you'll know that we can't let German go without playing a little quick-fire game. You know, you're going to ask him questions, he's going to answer back to us as soon as he can. German, are you ready?
Yeah.
First question, Chiefs or Pirates?
Chiefs.
Bundesliga or English Premier League?
Bundes.
Girls with makeup or natural?
Natural.
All right. Who do you think is the best player in the world at the moment?
Kante.
All right. No, I'm done. That was splendid. You know, he almost caught me out. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. And we wish you all the best going into the future. I really, really like the fact that you were able to tell us the behind the scenes, you know, reasons for the results at USA. You know, at least now it's all out there in the public. You know, but we're wishing you a brighter future going forward as a team and more successes. Thank you very much again for availing yourself.
Thank you for having me on your show.
All right. Now you've just heard it from the captain of the Rhodes University football team, Tiisetso, German, Maifo. So that's how we wrap it up on the second segment. Thank you very much for joining us.